Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 272. So, Kai's dead? No, I don't think so. But, I'm interested to see what happens because, it seems like she stabbed her, so what stopped her? I made the joke about them being in the, well, not really a joke, it's an actual theory of mine, but they're in the academy to become shinobi, right? Have they learned the replacement jutsu yet? Was Kai able to do it, turn into a log kind of thing? I don't know. I'm curious, or it's gonna be something where the Hana that is still inside stopped it. I actually just thought of that. I probably should have thought of that sooner. I figured because she's chained up, there's nothing she can do. But you just gotta break those cuffs, and maybe she'll stop it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. It seems like we're getting maybe somewhat close to a wrap up for this arc, maybe, or at least a little closer now that we know that it's Hana, right? Like our kids learn that, not just us knowing it. And now they just have to get off this uninhabited island and tell someone, and I'm sure the Leaf will make a move. So, yeah, let's watch the episode and see what happens. All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Tilbury Park here. Did she... I guess we did see... Okay, I guess we did see that part before where she just slumps. Oh, yep, I figured she was gonna take the bridge down. That's a lot of fire. If Kai is not dead, then why isn't she dead? That's my question. Why wouldn't Hana just do it right then and there? If Kai is actually dead, that would be some shit, wouldn't it? I mean, I strongly don't believe it, but... Oh. I feel like you gotta tell the kids. Yep, there you go. What if this is a move to make Kawaki and Himawari sound insane? She didn't actually kill Kai, so that way they'd tell the kids that, and then she'd show up with Kai and be like, "No, they're crazy. Don't listen to them." I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but the books yeah, those are books, guys. The games behind me are in a slightly different order than they used to be. It's actually kind of hard to, like, show it. Because I have a table in front of me. Fat ass. Yeah, so... I'm sure you guys heard me talking about, like, the water issues and leaks we've been having and everything. The boiler room's right on the other side of that wall behind me. And, I finally decided to take the initiative and start ripping up the carpet that's in this room. So I had to tear down everything behind me. All the stuff along that wall is all, the carpet's all cut to, like, halfway across the room. And it was a lot of work. It was exhausting to get that done in one day. I'm obviously a bigger guy, so I'm not used to doing, like, harder labor stuff like that in one day, but I anticipated it to be easy. I was like, okay, cut the rug. It might be a little bit hard to cut the rug just directly in half all the way across the room, because it's a decent-sized room. But that was a little harder than I thought, but then tearing it up with, like, foam was all stuck to the floor and everything, and I had to take a scraper and just scrape the shit out of it. Ugh. And I still have half the room to do. Not excited for that. But at least I know what to expect. Okay, back to the show. Sorry. Enough of my life venting. Moral of the story, I took out everything off that shelf so I could move it. And put it back on. And I didn't pay attention to where I had everything before, because I don't care. Yeah, I don't know what's best, to team up and fight, or if the kids are there, they might just get in the way of Kawaki fighting. Like, if he has to try to protect all these kids. But I don't know how they would fare. I don't really know their skill level well enough to know how they'd fare against Hana. I don't know if they can handle it. But why? Hmm? She only has, like, limited use of that, right? That's all she could do. I don't understand the hostage angle. Why does she need a hostage? If her mission is just to kill Kai, I don't know. But maybe it has to do with her saying that she was going to return to the Leaf after to continue her mission. Maybe she's worried about her own life now that her cover's blown more than she is fulfilling the mission, kind of thing. I guess leaving the kids. Oh, she is still alive. I mean, I figured she was. But it was all a ruse! Jeez. Uh, the detail in one eye was kind of creepy, to be honest. Kai can tell. Man, it's so weird. So there is really like a second personality in there. I just wonder if it is just multiple personality disorder or if it's like jutsu. Hmm. Oh, so getting jailed, the minister getting in jail was not part of the plan? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I can definitely understand that. Okay. I just assumed that the minister getting arrested was just part of the plan, right? But interesting. She just always has shit in her clothes. Rope is always useful, although that doesn't look like extremely long rope. That seems like so much more rope than what she was holding. It's like the in in Critical Role, there was one of the characters had like a never-ending rope. Very possibly. I can definitely see why you'd underestimate them, though. Like, they are still kids in like their first. Has it even been months yet of like time in the academy? So it's like, you know, it's really difficult to discern their skill level. I just love the idea of them all just waiting for a swarm of bugs. It's still really, like, even after having Shino and everything for so long, it still bugs me the idea of those bugs going in and out of someone's body. Hmm. Maybe there'll be details about the cave. I think there's a but. She has those too? She pulled an infinite rope out of her bag of holding that she's wielding. It's just, I guess if you don't know D&D, it's basically a bag that you can put almost any, like, as much things as you want in it that you can fit inside the bag, essentially. Like, obviously you can't put, like, a car inside it or something because it wouldn't fit in the opening of the bag, but I think there is a weight limit to the bag of holding, but essentially it's pretty damn high. But that's pretty much what she has, just pulling infinite things out of her cloak. I guess that makes more sense, is catch her where she's going, not where she is right now. That probably makes more sense rather than going to the cave. There's infinite... not infinite, but... I keep saying infinite this episode. There is legit coast all around this. I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's one section where there's a beach, right? But it's an island, which means there's water all around it. They could pick them up on any side. Especially if they're shinobi, they can walk on water. But obviously, they're going to be going to the coastline. Oh, is Kai leaving clues, or is it... Ugh, I hate it. Is that a guy or a girl? The bug character. I don't remember its name. Killer. Just kidding. Oh, okay. So he thinks there's something deeper down. Do you think they can make bugs come out of any part of their body? I think they can go up to, like, their girlfriends and be like, look at this, and just make bugs spew out. I don't know where my mind goes. I feel like there was another episode where I discerned what gender I thought the bug person was, and I can't remember what decision I made back then. I say back then, it was only a few episodes ago, I think. I think they said the name, and then I think listening to the voice, I think I thought it was a girl. But I don't rightly know. Ah, he's gonna tell them. Okay. Maybe, but not exactly. Yeah. I like that he acknowledged, because I do think there is a part of Kawaki that didn't think they were really capable of anything because of how young they are, and still in the academy. So I do like that he acknowledged that they are helpful, but, you know, this is a professional assassin. That is a different story. And I like the way he handled it. I like how he gave them a compliment, but then explained to them why... Uh-oh. Did she go too? Of course she did. She's gonna pop up right next to him. As long as you don't get grabbed and held as a hostage to keep Kawaki from fighting, he already has to deal with Kai being in that situation. That's like, that'd be my main concern. Or just having to, like, you know, in anime, the main characters are always taking a hit to help someone else that shouldn't have been there in the first place, kind of thing, and getting hurt. Oh, that was actually really foolish of her to leave that there and leave Kai there. Take the shuriken. Or the kunai. Sorry. Why you don't take it? God damn it. See? If you would have taken it, she wouldn't have had it. I'm just kidding. Oh, maybe they'll hear her. Oh, she left it on purpose? She's just toying with her? Why? Why would you risk that? What if she somehow did something you didn't expect? I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like she fucked up and she left that kunai and is just like regretting it and is like, oh shit, I'll just pretend I did it. That way I don't look stupid. I did it on purpose. I love Himawari just body checking the assassin. See, I know that she wasn't raised to be a shinobi. I don't think she was raised at all, and some of the kids have been. So some of them are probably a lot better than she is. But the way that she's fighting is exactly why I don't think the rest of the kids should come. I'll talk more about taking versus not taking in the discussion. She can't kill her, she's just toying with her. Oh, yes! Kawaki. Oh, just kicked her in the face! Get fucked. Nope, no. Aww. As soon as we had that, like, pause on that frame for a little too long, it suddenly clicked in my head that a lot of time has passed. Yep. Damn. Alright. That was a good episode. Man, like... whenever we have, like, I feel like this arc is written fairly well, right? And it just makes me wonder, like, what happened to the Finado arc, right? I don't know. Oh, man. But yeah, in terms of, like, leaving the kids versus taking them, I talked a bit about it during the episode. They talked a bit about it during the episode. One thing I thought of as maybe a compromise is maybe I would have said, if any of you guys think that you are strong enough to fight a professional assassin and contribute to the fight and not be a burden, you can come along, right? And maybe let them individually gauge their own skill level. I feel like that could be a decent compromise if they put up more of a fight. I do think just keeping them away is the best bet, though, right? Because it's one of those situations where, like, now we have Himawari and we have Kawaki protecting Kai. But if we had, like, more of the kids here and some of them were just a burden, they could get grabbed, and then that could change everything, right? Alright, that is it, guys, for episode 272. But yeah, like, that's the worst case scenario, is some of these kids come along to help fight, they get grabbed, they are now a hostage, and now it's, either give me Kai or I kill these kids. Kai will probably say, I don't want one of these kids dying from my place, and she'd want to go, kind of thing, and it would just be a mess. So, but like I said, I really like the way Kawaki handled the situation. I like that he was like, you guys helped me get this far, and I appreciate that, and everything, like, and he even, like, kind of subtly mentioned his own faults of, like, I thought, poorly of you because you're just academy students, but you what am I trying to say? Like, you stepped up, right? And everything. So I like that. But then he was like, but this is a professional assassin, this is different. I need to go handle this, right? And I like that they're like, why you, right? What makes you different than us? And then he shows um the shinobi headband and says, like, tells them about his mission to protect Kai and everything. So, they realize that it's like, because that's one of the things, like, sure, he's older, and sure, he's shown that he's stronger than them just by being in the class and doing different, like, stuff in them, like, in the class with them, but there's still a little bit of that ego of, like, we're classmates just like you, what makes you so much better than us? Like, a little bit of pride there, right? But if you show, like, this is what makes me better, right, that can kind of be like, oh, okay, you're already a shinobi, no wonder, and it helps, like, nullify their pride just a little bit. So it was very cool. I love the way it was handled. And then Kai being alive, being taken as a hostage because apparently it wasn't part of the plan that the minister got arrested, and now she wants to use Kai to get the minister out of prison. Very cool. I just made the assumption that the minister was, like, had some kind of plan, and getting arrested was part of the plan and everything, and I had this all, like, figured out in my head thinking that, but no, he was never supposed to be arrested. So I wonder if the plan was always to take Kai, ever since the minister got arrested, I should say. I think before the minister got arrested, it was just kill Kai, right? But then as soon as he got arrested, did Hana then move into, okay, I need to capture her kind of thing? But yeah, I love the reasoning. I think it makes perfect sense, and that's one of the things that, like, there were so many things in the Fanato arc that I just disagreed with fundamentally, and, like, the way they chose to write it, I felt like the writers, like, contradicted themselves through the arc and stuff like that, and I start getting worried about that kind of thing happening again. When I first heard the hostage, you guys probably heard my, like, but why, in my head, and I was like, is she just gonna try to, like, mess with them? I don't know, like, I couldn't figure it out, but I love it. I love having such an obvious answer right there in front of me, and I just didn't think of it. So that's great. I don't really know why Hana, I mean, I guess she's just, when she's in this mode, she's, like, very devious, very cocky, and very mean and stuff. So did she really just leave that kunai? Like, I made the joke of her just saying that, like she accidentally left it, Kai got away, she caught her, and she was like, oh shit, but I don't want to look inept, right? I don't want to look like I made a mistake, so I'll just say oh yeah, I left that kunai on purpose, you really think you can get away, kind of thing. It just seems like such a risk. Like, what if she was capable of more than you expected, right? Like, what if she could do, like, a clone, and she sent the clone out, you chased that, and then she went a different way, and you just never got her, right? Or she made it back to the kids, which she didn't want to happen either. It's like, I don't know. It just seems like that plan to toy with her could have just gone so wrong, but I don't know. But supposedly she had it handled. She did show up, so she did catch her. So I mean, I guess her little snafu plan did work of just, I didn't think you'd actually escape, but you know, but you did, and I have you anyway. So I guess it worked out. But yeah. Oh man. I wonder if we're gonna get like a cool fight scene between Kawaki Himawari versus Hana, right? Like, we already had some decent animation. Like, I really liked Himawari versus the kidnappers and everything. So I'd love to see those two working together in like a decently animated fight. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting anything like insane, right? But it'd be nice if they kick it up like a little bit, um, for what I imagine is about to be a fight against her. But yeah, I also wonder if the people coming to pick up her and Kai, if they're capable fighters. Like, do we have to worry about more of a combat force coming, or are they just like a boat driver and shit? Like, are they just people coming to pick her up, kind of thing? I guess that's what I'm curious of too. Like, are we worried about backup? I wonder if the Leaf is gonna figure anything out too. Like, will somehow? I don't think any message can get back to them, right? Like, the kids don't have any way to communicate long range, or else they would have done it already. But will the Leaf get like some new information and somehow learn something about Hana? Or maybe they'll like learn about a boat going from the land of bamboo to the same island that Kai is at, or something. Like, will there be something like that that happens and the Leaf can get here? Or is it all up to Kawaki and Himawari to beat Hana, tie her up, and then, wait till their boat, because their boat is supposed to come back like the next day or something, right? And they just have to wait until it comes back, kind of thing, which that could be rough. So I'm really curious about how they get off this island, right? Or maybe they just beat the shit out of everyone, steal the boat with the people that are coming, and leave. But who knows? Anyway, it was a fun episode. I really liked it. I don't really have much more to say, but it was really good. It went by really fast. Like, man, it felt like it was over instantly. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. 2 episodes ahead through the early access tier. Link is in the description below. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.